taco, burrito, taco, 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 don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, taco.
Welcome all to Midnight Setch in Espanol. Thank you all,
Yeah.
everybody coming in from the Midnight Edge read. We got D-Buck Martin in the house. What's up, D-Bud? And as everybody's piling in, Pablo is coming back pretty soon, hopefully. Things are not as electrically able because we're careful with our pronouns and things that we say, so we won't miss electric shame him by saying that there might be power, there might not be power right now in his country. So hopefully he'll be in pretty soon to hit us up with. We have a couple topics for you today. We're going to be talking about Jenifer Lopez with her great new movie coming out. We have
Man, I got a copyright strike on that.
On what?
Remember we reacted to the J-Lo Lopez.
Yeah. J-Lo Lopez.
J-Lo Lopez trailer Atlas, and pinche Netflix copyrighted me, man.
Oh,
lame,
so what did you just pause it, like play a clip and pause it or something?
For that stream, I clipped it, I edited it out, and then I'll clip it. And me and Chado you'll get our reactions, but we'll show you just 7 seconds of the trailer.
Okay, so just play a little bit and then pause it or something.
Correct.
Cool.
Correct.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have checked it out yet. Jenny from the block is now Jenny from the universe, and she goes Mecha, which is kind of cool and not kind of cool, I guess, at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to review it. And Gonzalo Bergali in the house. Jenifer Lopez, now. Entró en mi casa, abrió la heladera, puso su culo junto a la cerveza.
Oh, this is a song.
Yeah.
This is from the same people that do this.
That's right. Yeah. So it's Molotov.
No, it's Ilya Kuriaki.
Ilya Kuriaki.
Lopez, entró en mi casa. That's the song. Nice. I swear to you, that is the.
No, I can say it. Ilya Kuriaki is. They're out there.
They're very
what's
out
up, Bissinger? I just watched Atlas Stratus. Bits of it's left interested. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, because it's funny because as soon as she gets into the Mecha, we're all thinking like, what, the Mecha, and then you have, I forgot who the actor next to her is, but he's a great actor, and so you're kind of thinking, okay, this is kind of like Pacific Rim shit stuff, but who knows? Like I said, we haven't checked out the movie yet, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see what they're talking about and stuff like that. But welcome everybody who's stopping by. But first up, I was thinking of checking this out, which is something that's gotten a little bit of news in the media.
What you got?
And we've been talking about this all over Twitter, and everybody's been kind of saying that this new they're not censoring this video game, which is Celebrate. Everybody's looking forward to it. I mean, I know a few homies that already have it, and they're able to play it. And already I know a lot of people have been talking about this. So Stellar Blade has been released, and they're already saying supposedly we were supposed to get an uncensored version of Stellar Blade, meaning like everything that was on the original game release from a Korean video game manufacturer, basically. It's gonna be uncensored, right? And then we already had a few jabs and all stuff. Hey, what's up? Am I seeing baking soda? ¿Qué pasó, gente? Dios fault. And basically, they were saying that it wasn't going to be censored at all. A lot of game devs decided that, yeah, well, do you see this? This graffiti is racist somehow because as she's walking around, it says hard, and then there's a shop that says R, like right at the corner. I mean, I don't know, you can't really even see it, because on side it's like, okay, it said hard, and that is supposed to be, I don't know. Some people said it was racist or something like that. I don't see how that's going to be a thing. But they already changed it. Sony already went back into it and changed it to, I guess it says crime or something. And so right next to crime or shop. And the big deal was that because it's saying hard and then R, I think it's one of those things that the developers didn't even think about anything about this, because really, what is this about? I mean, they're just using, it's Korea, right? These developers are Korean. It's not like they have like an in with American graffiti or anything like that. I'm sure they just picked a word. It's kind of like, people here they have like the Chinese saying or the Japanese sayings on their T-shirts and all stuff, and they literally could be ordering out. Or if you go to Africa, you have the people with all weird sayings in their T-shirts because they don't know what actually they're saying. Yeah, so you're like, what is it going on? It reminds me.
I have a T-shirt like that from Japan. It's got this writing in it with the rising sun. But I was like, man, I don't want to wear it until I know what it is. And I had asked this Japanese guy in my jiu-jitsu class one time, and he just says it just basically means home. So I'm like, all right, I can wear it.
I can wear it. It didn't say
it
didn't say something crazy. It doesn't say like small penis man or something like that.
Die American capitalist,
American capitalist, right? And that's the kind of thing. You're kind of looking at this and going, come on. When the game is saying, hard, that is literally a word that people say. If you listen, hip hop, old school hip hop and all stuff, go hard or anything like that. And just because on the corner you have like the little R shop is like R shop or something or anything like that, they went nuts over this. I mean, Paula, they literally had all kinds of stuff all over Twitter going on about like, oh, do you know this pornography and well, their game's already, according to some, very pornographic because the girl is well endowed. She's based on an actual model, and a lot of people were really, really going hard on it, which is funny because they really went hard on it and they took that hard, and they changed it to crime, that's just hilarious. But it just goes to show you a lot of these people really are not genuine with their criticism, because and such a weird thing to have Sony right away just change it. By the way, if you guys are gonna enjoy the game, I don't have a pre-order yet, but everybody that has loaded it that I know of, the game's playing beautifully. It has no lag. It's got no bugs, which is insane if you buy a modern game nowadays to have no lag, no bugs, and nothing kind of crazy going on. And so, this the first thing, controversy coming up. And I was like, boy, that's a weird one to kind of set your sights upon. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is is this a thing or something? Is this something that they should have focused on? Let's see, Gonzalo. Comentarios de una mujer con cuerpo de tabla de plancha no curves. Yeah, sí, tienes razón, porque parece que todas las personas que estaban criticando este juego, lo estaban criticando porque según es sexista. Es sexista porque la mujer tiene curvas, la mujer es sensual, pero eso está todo en liga con la animación japonesa, la animación coreana, todos los grupos y los estudios de animación ahí. Si ves anime, si juegas cualquier cosa que viene de Japón o de Corea, todo tiene, todo tiene esa, como digamos, feminidad. Y también, si ves a los hombres que están con la depicción en los juegos, también son exagerados. Y eso para eso pagas, ¿no? O jugaste Street Fighter o cualquier otra cosa así y vas a ver la gente todo con un cuerpo increíble. Pero también vas a Copacabana y vas a ver la gente también lleno de ese cuerpo también, ¿o no? Eso es, right? So basically what we're saying is that this is not new for overly well developed or should we say ideal bodies to
Well
show up.
developed.
Yeah, well
Well,
developed.
are we on the Sydney Sweeney segment? Hi-oh!
Well, we're still in the Celebrate segment, but Sydney Sweeney, yeah, it goes to show, Paulie. I mean, basically, you're saying the same thing. You're saying that if she has a great body, and then you're just like, well, she's flaunting her nice body, but it's like you have this all throughout. We never had a problem with this one, like Conan or something. The man's wearing a loincloth, and when guys, it's like that meme that goes around. Have you seen that meme that goes around where women are like, oh, you're objectifying and all stuff, and it's like a picture of like a beautiful woman, and then when men see like a picture of like Conan or like a superhero, they're like, oh man, I gotta go to the gym, because we're like, yeah, okay, right. We want to see ourselves in that, but a lot of these game journalists, they're not being very honest, because they're basically dogging a game because it has no kind of remnants of this new ideology that they want to include in the game, which is fine. There's tons of games with that ideology already there. But hey, let's talking about ideology.
Hey, Pablo. Really fast. While Pablo wakes up, the ideology is that these writers, these people behind the scenes, they're probably feel full of shame because they're probably ugly and they don't like to see beautiful people in movies and comics and games, whereas that used to be the opposite. We want to see great looking men and women in our comics and movies and games, and now the pinche wocosos have taken over the castle for now, and they're and this is what you get. This is what you get. And I'd even say you're not even seeing a lot of men's abs around nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Cavill and Ungentlemanly Warfare, these guys never took their shirts off. It's like,
yeah,
you got to sell your money maker. That's what they used to say. Shake your money maker. That's what Sydney Sweeney's doing. God bless Sydney Sweeney, and God bless her mariachi cheese.
Man, this is not even new. Polly, we lost Polly. Sorry about that. This is not even new. If you think about this, they have been doing the same from the times of Anita Sarkeesian. I'm talking 2009. You started to hear a lot of this, about 2011, 2012. It's when it was really everywhere. So IGN will complain about the presentation for Nier Automata, because on the presentation, on the first seconds, you saw underskirt shot of 2B. That is because she's falling after killing an enemy, but they didn't care about the context. It was, hey, you see, you can see panties. Oh, terrible. Oh my God, somebody protect the children. they have been doing the same in video games, basically for every game that has came out from the West, and every game that has been made on Japan, on Korea. There's a couple of countries that they will say they won't touch that, but it's not really that they won't touch that. They will just not cover the game. It's as the game doesn't even exist. So you won't get information on the release date. You won't get information if a DLC or if a big patch comes. They don't really care because it's too sexy for them, too spicy for them, and to this point is absolutely tiring. Is the reason why Kotaku is falling down, why IGN has been falling down for so many years. I remember what happened with Bayonetta 1. Everybody was, oh my god, it's so incredible, and have you seen the girl is massive. Okay, everybody loved that Bayonetta 1 existed. For Bayonetta 2, the people on IGN were writing to Nintendo to ask them if they can just take the money away from the project because they don't want to see women sexualized. And that's something that really happened. And of course, Nintendo is one of the companies that will always stay on the lines, avoid any kind of sexualization. But this was Sega and it was Platinum that were looking for help. And Nintendo needed an exclusive for the Wii U. So Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U and is with their money. So Platinum could never send it to Steam or anything. It's absolutely perfect for them. It's the greatest idea. So they put the money on Bayonetta 2. Guess what? IGN was complaining. IGN was trying to cancel the people over on Platinum. This is something that has been happening all the time. I remember even for Bayonetta 2, it was Zero Punctuation, the one that had a joke in the middle of the review, just laughing about feminism. He was like, "Feminists will ask for good representation on games. They want to see more women on games, but when they finally see a woman on games, they go, but not that one."
Yeah, but
It's
they don't do
exactly
the same thing with the guys. Remember the Bull House 2 debate when they had like, oh man, when you had full naked guys doing
Mhm.
naked guy things and lots of, risque stuff, everybody was like, oh, this, all the same people that are saying like Stella Blade is it's not real women's curves, or we're saying that all those men were so empowering. It's like ridiculous. It's that double standard.
Oh, absolutely. And that double standard comes from something really, really simple. And I will just say that straight up. Most of the media is composed for angry feminists that hate themselves and horny gay men. That that's it. And I'm being completely serious. I'm being completely direct. I'm not trying to offend or say anything too outside of what everybody knows. If you say people like Jason Schreier, well, he at least is not hetero. Let's be honest about that. He sees a woman on a video game and he's like, "Oh no, the horror! I cannot do that. How could they?" Because women exist on real life. Oh yeah, Gonzalo is
No,
absolutely right. Is also a
right?
bunch of furries. Is all these people that the if you remember in the 90s, we used to have this image of the nerds hanging out with the really weird anarchists and the really weird fringe people on the high school yard.
All the weird French people or all the weird French people? Because I'm
Fringe.
down with those two statements right now.
Oh, you don't want to be around French people. I mean, French. I mean, no, but this is the reality. If you see how we were portrayed, and it's because a lot of the nerds were into, we are kind of the garbage of society, everybody treats us as lower, but they are also treated as lower, so we can hang out with them,
Right.
right? And it made a lot of sense. But then geek became kind of popular, especially around the times of Big Bang Theory and all that shit. Uh, is the time where you will see a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of Magic the Gathering, Doctor Who coming out everywhere. It was a really good time. But because a lot of the people that we integrated in our circles were obviously gay, were trans, were people that will normally be outside of every bubble because they, to be honest, they were fighting with everyone. Even when you let them in the nerd circles, they will go completely bananas about this or that, and it was absolutely meaningless shit. But they wanted to have a fight. It was always they wanted to have a fight. So we ascend, right, to be mainstream somehow. And who's the ones that really are ascending? Uh, the the gay people that basically became the norm on YouTube. If you remember, the culmination of everything nerd on YouTube was makeup artists. It was a really stupid time for humanity. What can I say? And that happened in everything. So you had all these incredible nerdy things that were controlled by angry feminists like Anita Sarkeesian, Soy Queen, and by guys that are too much into macrame and too little into boobs, like Jason Schreier. And the result is the kind of press that you see now on video games that is anti-man, anti-sex, and anti anything hetero. And it has been going for 10 years, and even a bit more, no, almost 14 years. And there's no sign of stopping. If Kotaku don't break, if IGN don't go belly up, there's nothing that we can do. Because, well,
There you go.
it's not even that we are paying any attention to these magazines anymore. And there you go. Ha 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 ha. IGN Brazil Stellar Rate Review says that the game is good, but also that is not only that only con is ip sexualization in the game. The character didn't need to be this incredible and strong protagonist, and it's exactly the same that Zero Punctuation was complaining about on 2000. When was the review for Bayonetta 2, the Zero Punctuation one? 2011
About yeah.
or 2012? No, the Wii U was already out. That Wii U, the announcement was 2012, so 2013, something like that. But they were already on this whole thing, and it's something that Sargon was already calling out. It was something that Total Biscuit was calling out. It was a time where Dodger was hanging out with Total Biscuit, so she will be calling out all this shit. And the people that started to contaminate the circles around, for example, Total Biscuit, were people like the Completionist, that he was all progressive, all woke. And what's the situation of the completionist, right? Oh yeah, he stole like more than $500,000 on donations, and say that he gave them for research over his dead mom.
Wow.
Yeah, I think all those people that were really into trying to tell us how terrible people we were by looking the ass cheeks of Bayonetta, yeah, all those people ended up being terrible, terrible people, and the people that they tried to exorcise from the communities, like Jontron, huh? They're still going strong.
Yeah, and it goes to show you that basically a lot of these people that speak the loudest, they have the most to hide. But it's very telling that you have these, they at least Pablo, part of it is that they give it a decent review. That's because I think they can't deny. It's almost like they try to hide it now because they have to put a dig in it. You know, they're like they gave it like an 8.5 or something like that. What would they give? It's like an 8.5 on. I mean, yeah,
Oh, but
8.5.
it's IGN. Even if
Right,
your game is a 5, you can pay a couple $100,000 and it's a 10.
right,
And that's not even being facetious. You can literally contact IGN. You know, I'm an indie developer. I have $5,000. I have seen the your mail where you say that your review of my game will be a 5 star. Can you make it a 7?
right. So you think this
That
is part of the whole like pain, paying for the clicks, or you think this is part of like, well, there's so much stuff that they can't deny that the game actually is out on time. It's actually, what's up, Benny?
Y-
And
they cannot really lower too much the score because it will also be really really obvious. But I do believe a lot of the companies that have reviews over certain threshold
mhm,
had to pay an amount of money. That's because of the way that IGN works, especially. They literally ask you for money. If you send a game a review copy, the reply from the review copy mail will be how much.
right,
So the industry is exactly like that. Is I'm really sorry to say this, but anything that is Hollywood or video games that is from the West is completely lost. And by motorcycles, to be honest, if you have seen a lot of the big motorcycle magazines, they are talking about representation on how, for example, the Harley stereotypes hurts gay men and all that. I have seen more gay men on Harleys that I have seen on Vespas, man. I'm not even joking.
right. That is true. But let's see. I think have the next one coming up, but oh man, that's stupid.
Too many topics.
Microsoft. Microsoft thing is a pain in the butt. But
Come to Linux.
no, no,
We
it's,
don't use
it's
cookies.
Well, while
I,
you're doing that, let's say hello to some people.
Mhm.
Okay, Carlos,
Caballero.
what's happening? Member of the channel, Debug,
David, brother. Really, really soon,
Emerson
Spider-Man.
Williams, Jenny from the block,
¿Cómo vamos?
we got
and
Penny
who's
in the
been
house
here?
also.
Yeah, who's been
We
here?
got
Gonzalo and Vinny.
Gonzalito, brother.
Yep. Thank you guys so much.
Bissinger. For some reason, Bissinger sounds like a mix between Messenger and Kissinger.
and that's what I'm trying to bring up.
And
This is
I,
Jenny from
yeah, I just want to see a gigantic robot Kissinger destroying, let's say, a nice place. Maybe just Washington.
Yeah, right. Not
Did you see the ad? What was about? Your
yeah,
health. One
that's
of the
right.
things
Trying to
that
get you.
they track the most.
It's like Atlas trailer. Jennifer Lopez is humanity's only hope in Brad Payton's science fiction action film from Netflix. And of course,
Okay, I don't want to say anything negative. I love Jennifer Lopez, but her ass is too wrinkly at this point to be the only hope for a movie.
what
Yeah,
man?
sorry. She has really kept herself really, really good. But how is that we don't get any hot Latinas to be on young Latinas to be on movies anymore?
Well,
Um,
because they don't. I mean, right now there's no name recognition. I mean, who do we have? Asa Lopez. They have. Um, they have Jenna Ortega, right? And
and God damn it, the Snow White actress. How's her name?
which Rachel Segler,
Rachel Zegler. Yep.
right?
So that's the contingent of Latinas that we get. Obviously, they need Jennifer Lopez, but uh, I will be honest, Jennifer Lopez is an incredible, really beautiful woman, but she's about to be an incredible, really beautiful granny. And that line is coming really fast.
But I guess it goes more along the lines that you have no kind of new stars stopping up. I mean, so far the
Mhm.
only new stars are like what Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya, and I don't know who's the
Zendaya is 30.
Ortega.
Zendaya looks like she's 10, but she's 30.
Well,
I
I'm just
mean,
saying this
excellent
is
for Hollywood producers, but other than that, uh,
it's not my taste, but all I'm saying is that these are the ones they're pushing, right? And out of
yep.
all of them, I think Chalamet and Ortega are the only two that have actual followings, meaning they will go see the movie just because they're there. Um, because I think Zendaya has, been in some movies that, they haven't gotten that much play. So I don't know if she's the draw that they want. I'm not sure, but
Ah,
I don't know.
man, I
Let's
was
see.
getting there with Zendaya. I was really starting to like Zendaya, and then Dune 2 happened.
Well, but that's not her fault, is it?
Yeah, I know that's not her fault. I actually saw the movie twice again. I found a lot of things that I love about the movie. I fucking hate the ending, man.
Well, a lot of people do, and I don't know how they're going to fix the third, but we'll get that. We'll get to that one later
Mhm.
because I think there's something coming up with the Dune that I thought was funny, and I think
Oh,
you saw what I sent. Um, so this Jennifer Lopez is the savior of the future, and Brad Payton's directed sci-fi Netflix Atlas. And a full trailer has dropped for the film, written by Leo Saarinen, blah, 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 blah. Lopez stars alongside Sterling K. Brown. Simu Liu. Bro, Simu Liu is like the villain. No, really.
what is he doing
That's
that is
that's
evil?
that
Stealing his boyfriend?
you don't want to know. All right, that's how dangerous he is. The film follows Atlas Shepard. Oh, that's why it's Atlas. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Gonzalo was asking, does Atlas include the stepdaughter coming out during the eulogy? Nice. Yeah, that was the that's the other that's the other wife, right? Um the film, so I guess this Atlas is because of her name is Atlas. Wow, how they're writing, right? The film follows Atlas Shepard Lopez, a brilliant but misanthropic data analyst with a deep distrust of artificial intelligence, joins a mission to capture a renegade robot with whom she shares a mysterious past, Pablo. Shares a mysterious past, Pablo. All right? But when plans go awry, her only hope of saving the future of humanity is from AI to trust it. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So is just the
Oh,
movie I Robot,
right.
but female, and the female protagonist has a worse name.
Yeah, and it's less. Well, iRobot was good,
Well,
wasn't it?
but
Wow.
you could possibly have the universe's greatest ass. So there
So
is
the
that.
ass. So the
There is
buttocks
that.
will save the world. Save the.
I
It's
mean,
remember heroes. Save the cheerleader. Save the world is gonna be.
well, I'm just hoping for a true, bait and switch where they don't show the ass in the trailer, but then boom in the
Okay,
movie.
boom. That's what
Pauli, you just gave me a huge idea. You can sell this on Hollywood. I swear this will make money. A reality TV show, Latino oriented reality TV show that is called Aztecs. And it's basically a bunch of really nice ladies trying to fix a PC.
Jenifer Lopez.
Taco, taco, burrito, taco. Taco, taco, don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored cheesy, honey.
God damn it, we have to cuts.
Yeah, this is the face of humanity's only hope. She's she's got guns, right? At least she's got guns.
No.
I mean, she
You
still
want
has an
guns?
incredible physique. You know, for someone
Oh,
in
yeah.
the mid-50s.
Yeah.
That's my
I don't
point.
think that-
It's not the 50s.
In her mid, I don't think that's the problem. I don't think that. If you watch the trailer, her looks are the least of the worry. Of the trailer.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, she's the definition of MILF, but
No, this is Lopez's second film outing. I starred in the 2023 film Mother, about a woman who. Oh, you saw that one, Polly, right? While fleeing from a dangerous ceiling, she must come out hiding to protect her daughter. So I guess this probably
Very
been one
popular.
of those, yeah.
Mother was actually pretty good for what it was. So maybe they struck gold where Lopez becomes the Netflix star for them. That's probably why she keeps doing these things. I mean, it's not touring. No one's going to see her sing live.
Yeah, and didn't she have like a movie, like a live movie or something like that she did?
Yeah, I think it was a big ego stroke of her falling back in love with Ben Affleck and all this garbage. Was pretty horribly received.
Yeah, like nobody went to see it. And how did Mother do?
Well, I think the numbers were up there. You had it up there. It did really well as far as numbers for Netflix. Again, and it came out Mother's Day last year. So, yeah, it was.
Hey.
It was for what it was. It was really good.
Yeah, and that's all they need. That's perfectly fine. If for what it is, you get some money out of it.
You know what also came on Mother's Day a couple of years ago? The really sweaty musical for KFC, where there's a bunch of guys, really strong, naked guys, dancing with KFC products. Yeah, it was KFC's gift for Mothers on Mother's Day. That's real.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
That's absolutely real.
Good morning, Atlas. Time to wake up.
I'm awake.
No. Can you guys hear it? You can hear it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, stop. Go away.
Oh, okay.
Can you get it?
I can. Okay, send me the link and I will share it.
Okay.
Send me the link and I can send them just a little revision of their web and how much I can ask for fixing it.
Okay.
Maybe just some money. Jesús, ¿cómo vamos, Jesús? Estamos teniendo problemas técnicos porque, seamos honestos, ¿qué página web actualmente funciona?
Ninguna.
I'm a web developer. I'm the first to tell you. Web pages are worth shit.
They're just so bad. All right, I shared it on the private chat, Pablo. So I guess it's got your trail on the IMDb, and they should give all the information.
Yeah, speaking of web pages, we're having the worst time on the latinoslant.com
Oh, what
getting
happened?
our Google AdSense, like their fucking bots won't approve of our site, and my web guy's been having a hard time with the bots.
Let me take a shot to see what I can find.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm just telling you, man. It's just
Yeah, no, is okay. I had a website that, by the way, I'm sharing that I really needed to have everything set up on Google because Google is going full artificial intelligence on a lot of their products. It took 3 months. We needed it in 2 days. Google is shit right now.
oh yeah, it's been what, since January, right, Fletch?
Yeah, basically, and
And,
you had
and
tried to get it.
so
Basically, they said first take down some of the videos. Then it was like, you change the formatting to make it very editorial and very like, even like put more of the stories in and stuff like that. And it's still,
just
nothing,
articles,
more
right?
articles. Yeah, just articles.
Right,
Take out all the videos.
because when we first put it up, Pablo, it was like, a lot of reused videos from YouTube and then selling our merchandise. So I'm like, oh, maybe they don't think we're a real website. But now, man, this is ridiculous, and we're still not Google AdSense approved.
Yeah. Well, actually, they weren't
So,
reused videos. They were forgotten gems.
well, they were my videos.
That's what I'm saying.
They're slant videos. But
Yeah.
maybe the algorithm doesn't know what's going on.
Or
But yeah,
maybe
well,
there's a plugin that is making it really slow. I will check it. I will
let's check it
check
out
it.
later. Let's check it
Yeah,
out later.
yeah,
But
yeah.
get to your
But
story.
for people to know, Google is absolute garbage right now, and it's
Yeah.
because they are trying to fight Bing, and Bing is winning without a fight because I don't know. Maybe when you do an artificial intelligence, don't make it extra racist, like Google did. Well,
What?
play the trailer, right?
Yeah, but skip it around. We're gonna pause in between because they're gonna get hit. So check this
Okay,
out. Wait, stop right there, Paul. Check this
at the
right
beginning.
there, right there. Check that out. That's Singapore, right?
Good morning, Atlas. Time to wake up.
I'm awake.
Yeah,
what the-
she's definitely misandrist. You can see it by the vacuum of her soul. I mean the emptiness of her apartment, whatever.
Well, the thing that I was laughing at is because they're showing Singapore. Like a lot of things have to have Chinese imagery.
Mhm.
And what I was thinking to myself, if Simu Liu is the villain, is he Taiwanese? Is he gonna be Taiwanese?
Do you mean if the character that Simu Liu is playing will be a citizen of the absolutely free country of Taiwan?
Not a real
I
country,
don't know.
Paul. Not a real country.
Taiwan is a country. Xi
if
Jinping
you,
can
if
come
you
and suck my.
if you guys see Uncle Roger, he's a great comedian. He's got this great joke because he doesn't want to get canceled in China. So every time somebody brings up Taiwan, he goes, "Not a real country, not a real country," and stuff because he's it's a joke that if he says that it's a country that of course he's gonna get canceled and maybe worse.
There's a politician from China that he went missing like 3 years and appeared on a random street as a homeless guy
Oh yeah.
after he said that Taiwan was a country.
All right, play the trailer. We're gonna get canceled for other reasons.
Agent Atlas Shepard has spent years of her life hunting the artificial intelligence known as
Look at serious
originally
face.
engineered to
Simu
Wait. The artificial intelligence is called Harlot? That makes
Yes.
me even more excited.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that are weird in this thing. See, Gonzalo is right.
Jennifer, okay, Jenifer
Gonzalo's
Lopez
right. Stop
going
calling
against
me
a harlot.
Fucking
I
China.
mean,
I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff in there that's like kind of weird because they're like, wait a minute. Okay. All right. There's a
Okay,
lot of
that
questions
sounds
here.
quite
A lot of
enticing.
questions, Pablo. All right.
Just think about this: Jenifer Lopez and a girl called Harlot
Yeah.
kicking each other ass on a pool full of jello.
That could be the finals. We don't know. We don't know, Pablo. We don't know.
That's an ending for a movie you need to watch.
We'll see.
Actually, you will see the ending repeatedly.
On
It's the
slow motion.
only part that people really watch about the movie.
Well, if you're watching that scene in slow motion, are you saying that that's the true genius of Zack Snyder? If he would bring the slow mo into that final scene,
Or you are a jello enthusiast and you want to watch the physics.
all
One
right,
of two.
there you go. Well, see, so Simu is in the house. That's all you need to know.
Guy is an asshole.
To
Yeah,
advance
sorry.
humanity,
Listen, everything.
instead nearly ended it.
If you really want to try to capture Harlan.
So I guess there's spaceships and all this. There's all kinds of fun stuff.
The Matrix had better effects for a ship on 1999.
Yeah, but this is all just probably Unreal Engine. What is it? Unreal Engine 5 now.
Yeah, but Unreal Engine 5 can load 8K textures in less than a millisecond. So, what's their excuse?
This is this is probably Unreal Engine. This is the what do you call
The free edition?
the chafa the chafa copy. You get the.
There's a free edition that you can use. You don't even need to pay them really, unless you sell something like $1 million on copies or something like that.
Right.
So you can just start developing on Unreal Engine 5 at any moment without piracy.
Let's
It
go.
makes it boring, but
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
You need me on that mission.
You need me on this mission.
Mayday, we are under attack.
Action.
What do I do?
Whoop.
everything looks so
Action.
fake, man.
Dude, it's so, look at that. It's action. The sound made you know that this is something that's epic. Did you hear that? Yeah, the same soundtrack they use on everything now. Cheer, cheer, cheer.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I figured it out.
What is it?
This is a sci-fi for housewives in suburbias that love J-Lo.
Oh,
J-Lo-
Desperate Housewife?
Yep. There you go.
Desperate hard drives.
Well, if you know how, I will make that joke. But
let's roll
Google has a lot of hard drives.
Oh, here we go.
Strap it! Oh my god.
Oh my god, it looks so fake. Okay, that's Titanfall 2. Come
What?
on, that's Titanfall 2. Fuck you.
Did you see the thumbnail that I made?
Okay,
I put Gundam on it because I figured a few people would be like on our end, Titanfall. But I was like, this is just like, Marvel gunsuit like J-Lo. Yeah, I know. This is right. I missed how they did old movie trailers. Remember old movie theaters? It's like
I absolutely miss all movie trailers, but just let me see if I can find.
Stop, Jaime! Now we got Jaime coming up. We should have him on the show because he's got a great trailer on his movie. But man, it does look chafa, don't
Okay.
it? I mean,
Yeah. Jaime knows how to do trailer.
Yeah.
Let me see
we'll
if
get
I
him
can
on here.
share the whole screen, not only the whole window, not only the trailer.
Back
Okay,
to this
can you?
trailer, I was also saying that the voice of the AI is just terrible.
Well, I don't think we got to hear the voice yet on this one yet on the trailer. Pablo hasn't seen the voice yet, but yeah, the voice. Wait till you hear it, Pablo.
Okay, this is if you can share.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. All right.
This is the Matrix Revolutions. Look at the quality of the suites. Look at the quality of the suites here. Again. It has been 20 years, motherfuckers. Start doing something new already. The quality is better.
Yeah, but now it's more expensive, to do bad work. What are
I
you talking
hate
about, Pablo? The
millennials.
only reason it looks that way is because they were trying to show all the cool snow. You just, why do you hate snow, Pablo? Why do you hate snow?
What is with Hollywood and showing snow? Every
No.
party they want to show snow. Oh wait, that's another snow.
Mountains of snow. It's not the Deadpool trailer.
We can watch that. I adore that trailer. Let's give. God damn it! Piece of shit player. Piece of shit player.
Everything's there working.
Wait. Piece of shit.
AI got you. See, you were talking bad about his creation, and that's what happened, Pablo. You're messing with the AI. Look at that world. Look at that immersion. All right, now you hear. Now we can hear.
Okay, they have a male Alexa.
Yes, they do, but we couldn't hear
it. Look at the. It's fucking Alexa.
Do you have the sound?
It's fucking Siri. It's fucking Siri.
We can't hear the sound, Pablo.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me just. Goddamn. Atlas official trade. There you go.
It's official. It's a trailer. Yeah, Jaime, it's funny. We should get Jaime to redo the trailer for them, and they'll probably make a lot more money.
Yeah. Okay. Can you?
Yeah. Hold on. Stupid. All right, here we go. There we go.
Atlas. My name is Smith.
Is that really necessary?
Dude, if you use an iPhone, you know that effect is the particle effect for Siri. Not even joking.
Siri, how do we make a better movie? You cannot make a better movie. You have J-Lo and me.
So Siri, you're a computer program.
I'm driving through LA and I didn't brought snow.
What?
No, I'm not.
Hip hop
No?
track. There you go. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy, nerd? You got Mechas and Jenifer Lopez. Aren't you happy?
This is the kind of face I'm making, man.
What? You're not excited for this, Pablo? I'm shocked.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. I haven't been this excited since I don't know, my last visit to the dentist.
I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? You guys excited for this so far? This is great, right? Oh, that's messed up, Gonzalo. I'm not gonna put that up. All right, trailer.
This looks like my government.
That does look like a government. I'm sorry to say, you're right, but that's probably every because who's not happy with this? All right. It's funny because we're waiting for Mecha stuff. It was like, oh, Mecha, great. Also Mecha. Yeah.
Okay, I know like this, it looks like the robots from Final Fantasy VI, like the mech suits from Final Fantasy VI.
Well, it's like this all looks great 20 years ago. This is 20 years ago.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Penny said
J-Lo
that looks
did this 20 years
interesting.
ago.
Yeah.
Well, Penny, then you're exactly what I said.
Yes, the
That
demographic. Yeah.
she's going after the mid. What do you call it? The housewives of the Midwest and suburbia. And I'm making assumptions here. We love Penny, but I think Penny is probably their fan base, their target demo. The Netflix algorithm is Penny.
Wait, which
Your
one
fault,
of
Penny.
the housewives is Harlot?
Well, isn't that the program?
Yeah, but if the program is running and the housewives are the ones running, one of the housewives gotta be the artificial intelligence, and
Whoa.
I will say, she has a reason for running.
How about if this is all like Desperate Housewife, like in the future, like all the Desperate Housewife,
Well,
like got into like AI
listen,
or something, and then become like a thing.
listen.
Makes sense.
The reason why Mother worked and why that other goofball one, Shotgun Wedding, with audiences is that it was entertaining enough, and you saw J Lo in her underwear. That's it. That's it. And you saw her in Mother. You saw her in some gorgeous dresses. Like we talk about how Hollywood is erasing the curves of a woman. You can't do that with Latinas.
Yeah, it's really difficult. They have tried though.
Yeah, even
No,
with
they have.
Issa Gonzalez, they added curves to her in the Warfare movie. I mean, she looks curvy in that film, and she's pretty flaca.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see. I mean,
Does the
I don't
movie have
know.
a hunky guy? Do you think
Yeah,
Simu
it does
Liu
have
is hunky?
Simu Liu, and it has the other guy, right?
Some people think he's handsome.
Yeah. A lot of yeah. I mean, that was
Simu
his whole
Liu,
thing.
dude, Simu Liu shirtless looks like a 3-day-old roadkill.
You're so biased, Pablo. This Simu Liu is super hot. Yeah, I think it's
Well,
good. So Simu Liu and the other actor is he's
The
pretty
question here
he's pretty
is
buff. Sterling Brown, I guess his name is.
Sterling K. Brown. Yeah, he's
Sterling K. Brown.
pretty buff, but
Yeah.
he's not Idris Elba. But this is the thing: is what has Simu Liu ever done to hurt Pablo?
That's
Ruin
we don't talk
Sanchi.
about that, Paulie. We don't talk about that, Paulie. That's sensitive topic for Pablo and Simu Liu together. Just saying.
He just ruined Sanchi. I'm just saying. Okay, how about if you want to have a hunk on screen? I'm just saying. Michael J. White.
Yeah, that'd be. See, they can't afford that. They're probably
Dynamite.
And what Pablo's trying to say is Michael J. White, who did Black Dynamite, awesome martial artist. Check it out, Undisputed. I mean, that was epic. But yeah, that's well, we'll see. Let's see what else happens in Final Fantasy. Oh, I mean Atlas, Pablo.
A computer program named Smith.
Wow.
No one likes a smartass Smith.
Okay, somebody needs to edit that and just have her saying something like "Play Despacito."
That would be funny. That would be funny. See, Pablo, this stuff has gold nuggets. You're already clipping it into a better movie.
Yeah, I cannot wait to the bridge version. It's like Sword Art Online. Yay. By the way, if you haven't seen the bridge version for Sword Art Online that is on YouTube, Something Witty is a wonderful channel. Just saying.
Cool.
I'm telling you, man, this is it's J-Lo is a cottage industry. It's almost like Trejo. You put Trejo in anything, someone's always gonna watch it streaming. A new J-Lo film streaming on Netflix. Like I think we're gonna see one now every year. I think that's gonna be her magic.
This is gonna be Despacito remix. So every time a Moon movie comes out, it's like a Despacito remix with a different artist. You know?
Oh no.
Yes, that's right, Pablo.
Oh no.
That's right.
We don't have much time. Tarlin's planning an attack.
Atlas, my primary protocol is to keep you alive.
Same.
What?
I don't.
That's
She's
just
got
Titanfall.
guns. She's got guns. Got tickets to the gun show, Carl? You know, Pablo there? Yeah? Go, J-Lo.
Need your help.
I don't trust any AI.
Okay. Just saying. For the servos to move, for the actuators to move, you need on the fly calculations for every single one of the pistons. Obviously, you need to redirect energy as soon as any one of the motors is starting to move. Your whole suite is artificial intelligence, not the one that you talk to, but for that suite to exist, you need artificial intelligence. You don't trust artificial intelligence, and you are just flying around in a hood made out of it, or you are a hypocrite, or you are really dumb. Just saying.
Don't think about product. Just consume product, Pablo.
Dude, the level of movement, they need actuators that need what, half a millisecond response times.
Pretty
All right,
much.
bro. I'm telling you guys, the only pistons and level of movement that they're concerned about is J-Lo's ass. Is J-Lo in a tight outfits? Is that gonna happen? It's gonna happen. Then
We haven't seen that yet.
I'm telling you, man. I know. I'm just saying they're probably saving it up, but you know this image right here does her no favors.
None of the images have done it.
Smash!
Okay, this is out of control.
What?
Atlas,
What did she say?
Good question.
Okay, this is out of control.
Atlas,
She said,
Smash!
Okay, this is out of control.
yeah, she just say,
Oh, she said smashed. Oh, my. There you go. She's Goku. Nice.
I'm telling you, man, it's Goku.
This won't work.
Jenny on the Block style. It's that sexy
That's
female empowerment she did back when she did Enough. Remember that movie Enough? Where she's beaten
where
up
she's
by her
like training
husband.
to be a box. Yeah.
No, she's training to defend herself so she could beat her ex-husband's ass because he
Right,
like,
but I'm
slapped
saying
her
she's
all over
training
the
in
place.
boxing, and she's like boxing and stuff.
Yeah.
The
To this day, it's one of Romy's favorite movies. To this day, so this is nothing new, man. This is nothing new. You know what I mean? The fleshy part of J-Lo on which he sits is always the J-Lo fant in the room. The J-Lo fant.
J-Lo fant. Get it? There you
that was
go.
actually really good.
There you go.
Nice.
This is official
Nice.
dad jokes activate. Official jokes of dads activate all powers. Now, are they going to be more like housewives coming together to form a bigger robot? That's what we want to know.
Like Devastator on Transformers 2, a big robot with balls.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what's going to happen. That'll be cool. Especially like because each robot has like a color, like in Voltron. So each robot could be like ethnicity or something like that. That'd be really cool.
Have you seen the Venture Brothers? That they have the big robot that transforms.
Don't spoil it.
God damn! I cannot make the joke about the retarded one.
All right, don't spoil it yet. I'll watch it and we'll cover it next time, Pablo. Don't be spoilers.
Please do.
All right, okay. I put it on my list now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's play click.
All right,
If you don't trust
what
me.
Smith does.
Okay,
Let's
do this.
Keep everything
This is what it feels like to be you.
Wait, this is Kenny West?
I don't know. Who is it? Oh, you talking about the voice actor? Or?
No, on the music.
I have no clue. Would they even say it on it? I don't even see it. Do they show that kind of stuff on IMDb or something?
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know either.
Gonzalo, hear the voice.
Oh, Gonzalo says it's Kyan.
This is what it feels like to be you.
This is what it feels like to be us.
It's beautiful.
This
That's
is
right.
what
Hey,
it feels like to be us.
That's right. We are us together. Put that microchip in my head, Elon Musk. I mean, oops. I mean, yeah. Not
Hey,
on
you
her
wanna
head.
you wanna
We know where
join
the
my
microchip
fun?
is going. The what?
Yeah, there's a theory that at one point he will use Neuralink to basically create a big swarm of people to attack every government and take over the world.
That's what I'm talking about. See, now the movie's better.
That's a future I will love to see, man.
Yeah, well, let's see. You can't have it in Ecuador, Pablo. You guys got no electricity. I'm gonna go to your country.
8 hours a day, 8 goddamn hours a day without electricity and without water.
I'm gonna go to Ecuador because that's the place to get away from Elon Musk singularity microchips because y'all don't have power.
My government is destroying the economy because they want everything to be better.
Let's do this.
It's Klaus Schwab's wet dream in Ecuador.
I know, right? But look, Pablo, is space flowers.
Yeah, that look like ovules being fecundated by spermatozoids. Don't tell me you didn't see that.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, yay, nature.
Don't worry. We are simply the better versions of you.
Woo! That's right.
Simu Liu, play Despacito.
Despacito. Damas como uno despacito.
Is Angry Latina against Angry Alexa. We are fucked.
That's it. No, but with the help of Angry Siri. So, all right, no. See the face of fear right there, Pablo. That's what you need to know. Look at Simu Liu looking at you all sexy, like hey, let's destroy the world together, girl.
I hate his face so much, man.
Let's play. Are we ever gonna get through this trailer? This is like EFAP. It's like an hour just to play it. 2 minutes.
You are about to get me in a rant about everything that they did wrong on Shang-Chi, starting with making the movie.
Oh no, heck no, we're not doing that. Especially since I used to have Shang-Chi comics and yeah, that was not Shang-Chi. All right.
So much.
Never mind. That's for later.
How you fake the Mandarin a second time? A second time?
Because they don't care about the man. It's like they didn't grow up reading, the Mandarin and how cool he is. They don't care about that. No, Pablo,
they could just got a magical dragon.
Listen, you know what? I will say this about Chino Liu. He helped validate the fandom.
Yep. Pretty much.
He was one of the first, man. He was one of the first. The idiot. Well, yeah. Post-COVID, bozo. You go toe-to-toe with Gary. What do you think is going to happen?
Dude, and he's in the movie where they could have had Fin Fang Foom being badass, destroying everything. They could have had the Mandarin fighting.
That's an actual dragon that's in the comics. You have to have a you know, you have to have. If you guys don't know, if you guys don't read the comic, Fin Fan Puma is a dragon, and it's one of like he's one of the actual characters in the comic book. But they just had to have generic dragons because then they had to
Mul-
pay the creators. But
multiversal mystical dragon with powers only rivaled by the Mandarin with his 10 rings that can modify reality as he sees fit. And you had that fight as a possibility, or Simu Liu being a complete dick on screen for 2 hours. Guess which one we got?
Yeah, and Jesus is right. It did. You did have a chance to see the real Mandarin in Iron Man, and that was when that didn't happen. I looked, oh man, that was so bad. They could have helped. And the movie wasn't bad. The movie was actually bad. The movie wasn't actually bad.
The first 2/3 of the Iron Man movie of Iron Man 3 are actually really enjoyable. Is a movie about an engineer.
Yeah,
I liked.
I
like Chino Liu's dad.
Chino Liu's dad is an awesome actor. Yeah. But he wasn't given like nothing. It's like look menacing.
Yeah.
I mean, we had what was it? You had oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. Oh my gosh, the lady, she's in Everything Everywhere at Once. Michelle Yao.
I see.
Michelle Yao. She had Michelle Yao, and she was just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hang around, show you some moves and stuff like that." And it's like, come on, man.
For a second, I thought you were going to say Aquafina.
No, well, actually, you know what? I'm sorry to say, Aquafina was actually had some fun parts in the movie, for me, at least myself. I mean, yeah, it was a ridiculous character to have, but at least she played her role. She plays herself, and and that I didn't.
Yeah, but I hate her. That's the point.
No,
she
Pablo,
plays herself, but I hate her.
I don't know. I thought some of her early stuff is actually funny. But
we are going back into PTSD about Shang-Chi.
Everything is just PTSD now. Are we ever gonna get through this stupid trailer?
I don't know.
Look into his eyes, Pablo. He's calling out to you, saying, "Help me, Pablo. You're my only hope. I'm Chino Liu."
He looks like he's asking for Pepto-Bismol, man.
No way.
This is probably the greatest breakdown this trailer will ever get. Netflix loves this shit.
Netflix, call us. Yeah.
Okay, let's finish this.
All right.
Let's
stop do this.
All life on Earth is doomed.
Everything I know about it.
Everything you know about it. Oh,
Shit.
Got a
You're in my head, and the only thing you learn how to do is curse.
I'm an adaptive learner.
Wait. Now, how come he didn't say something like sofrito or something like that? That would have been funny,
Learn las recetas de la abuela.
That's what I'm saying. That would have been cool. Like, it's like you say something. What do you say? Huepa. It's like, what? You don't say huepa. You don't know about sofrito. That's just wow. Well,
okay,
you go. I learned.
You go into a lady's head. You can learn her sizes for basically every cover she has ever made for every magazine. You can watch her in the weirdest situations possible, and what you learn is a shit.
That's what she.
Just hear her talking for like 10 minutes, and you will learn more curse words than anybody.
Well, maybe that's what they're hiding from you. They're gonna show you he's gonna go on a tirade of cuss words.
Yeah, but it's a Latina. 5 of every 10 words he says is curse words. 2 extra words are just.
Maybe she's playing a non-Latina. That might be the plot twist. She was
Yeah, like a
Simalu all
lady from
along.
any other ethnicity can have that ass. Let's be honest. You don't cast
I
her,
don't
you
know.
cast her ass. It's racially profiled. Really well profiled, by the way, but
All right,
god damn,
let's
I
see.
hate
What
Netflix.
Okay, let's go, bitch.
Look at that action! Boom, boom, action, explosion.
The
Boom. We
the
got
robot
through
with
it. We
those
got through it.
feet.
We got
Look
through
at
it.
this
Look at
action.
Let's go, bitch.
Hey, the white guy. Woo.
It's like a
Boom.
toddler fumbling around.
You just don't appreciate good art, Pablo.
It looks so
That's all it
derpy,
is.
man.
No,
So
it's
goddamn derpy.
art. It's art.
Look at the no,
Pablo.
just look at this.
Look at that art.
Let's go, bitch.
By the way, she says 3 words. One of them is a curse word. Again, the artificial intelligence can just learn curse words by hearing her talk. It's Latino. It's
Guys in
normal.
the
Just don't
chat,
appreciate art.
if you don't appreciate Pablo's play-by-play, I don't know what's wrong with you. Just some of the most entertaining shit I heard.
Look at this, okay? Is a baby fumbling around. Look at this. And she's doing the movement like she's running inside of the suite, but the suite is not running at the same speed and is moving in a completely different way.
I mean, again, it's J-Lo doing Pacific Rim. I mean, it's so stupid.
She is doing the I got paid dance.
But again, listen, I'm not going to be mad. All I want to see is heard some chones, but it's not in this commercial. It's not in this trailer. I'm kind of disappointed.
Okay, if you are selling J-Lo, what's the first thing that you sell? Underwear. I'm not even joking. You actually get a really nice company to pay you for her using that brand of underwear on screen. It's just common sense. And I'm not even trying to be facetious or joking. No. You get a woman with that body in your production. You go into a call with Victoria's Secret. Okay. How much for getting her fitted? And with Let's Cloud, okay, is more money. Okay, we are doing it. That's it. That's all you. You know that happens in a lot of movies, right?
Yeah. I mean,
did you guys finish?
Yeah, it's not a really long trailer. I just hated it enough to pause every 5 seconds.
I'm kind of bummed out that the trailer's over.
No, it was, you just want to, it's out of control. The Jonas are out of control. The Jonas are out of control.
In the future, shitty hip hop still exists.
Yes, that's the future.
Right.
No, in the future, that's all of hip hop. Pablo, did you see what I just just put in the chat? Let's see, because you probably can share.
First teaser trailer for the 8 show.
Yeah, so basically, it's what some people could be saying it's the next maybe Squid Games, as we know that Asian cinema somehow has been taking over a lot of genres. I think horror and sci-fi right now. I mean, stuff like Alice in Borderland and stuff like that. You're really looking at really awesome things. But we're gonna check out this trailer, and this could supposedly the next Squid Games. ¿Ya no está? Hey, Oscar. ¿Qué dices, loco?
so many franchises from at least Japan and Korea that you can exploit to get a lot of crazy good series. I'm not really sure they, at least on Netflix, they are trying to tackle it. They did good with the One Piece adaptation, but something like My Hero Academia, for example, is a great series that you can have. Not something that I expect them to do or do well, but you can have that kind of stuff. Really good material. I saw the Parasite adaptation, the live action
Oh, did you see it?
adaptation. Yeah, not really that great, but it was
Oh,
defendable at
cool.
least.
Do you want to do like a review about it maybe next week? Then?
Not really. If we can do
Okay, well,
for the
do it
anime,
live.
I'm in.
Well, that's what we should do. We should compare them. Compare the two.
Nice.
All right.
But there's Mob Psycho, maybe something, I don't know, something jokey. Let's see this shit.
Make it big. Make it big, Pablo.
It's already big.
네, 안녕하세요, 형님들, 누님들. 네, 자, 오늘 준비한 첫 번째 콘텐츠는 바로
H쇼에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 이 쇼는 어떤 기술이나 지식도 필요 없습니다.
괜찮지?
Just like TikTok.
자, 준비되셨죠?
It's like college on the US, man.
It's like college everywhere. What are you talking about, Pablo?
No, in my country, at least there's a test to get in.
Oh yeah, that is true. Shoot, in Korea and Japan is a test to get into.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, actually, in Argentina is too. Brazil, yeah.
How was
there's some
the
crazy ones
joke
in Brazil.
for George Carlin did that on a skit. They were lowering so much the quality of education on the US that at one point it will be, hey, do you have a pencil? Get in. We have calculus.
Let's go. So, what do you think so far, Pablo? It's very modern day. What's happening today? Because it's basically like a Big Brother, you know.
Yeah, another one of this series. I don't know what's the issue with Korea and reality shows. Maybe somebody died or something. I have no idea. I just watch reality shows where people is naked. Maybe
Well,
with
it's
a
pretty big. I know, like, I mean, in Brazil, some of the #1 shows are basically like Big Brother. I remember when I went to visit my cousins, everything was like Big Brother, Big Brother. My wife still watches it. You know, it's like big time television. My mom actually watches the one that they're doing now, like Casa de los Fuertes or something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
They're basically the athletes around the house or something like that. And
Dude,
like,
I never finished MILF Manor. I just noticed I never finished that.
Just nobody should finish that. Are you kidding? You and Ass should do a live stream on the MILF Manor. It's the only you Ass and Disbrew, I think, are the only people that I know that are watching that thing.
So many episodes broke me. So many episodes broke.
Why would you even watch that? I don't know. Did anybody?
There's a guy that got pink eye. Dude, there's a guy that got pink eye in the way that you will imagine, and he had to confess that in front of his mother. His mother is confessing how he was banging his friends, and it's hilarious.
No, that's Jesus come. No way. That's it. That's it. No way. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna add that to the rosary tonight, Pablo. Sorry. Let's play the trailer.
출발! 일종의 콘텐츠인 거죠.
Okay, it's a reality show about bondage. Because I will watch that. I mean, because it will be really popular.
Well, I mean, it goes to show you they have an ability with good writing and great actors to take something that's a little kooky and out there and make it something that looks amazing. I mean, you can't say if we look at both the trailers, you can see the artistry in here and the play with colors and time and place, and it looks awesome. And they're both
But
Netflix shows.
I really need to know, did something terrible happen on Korea on a reality show?
I think a few things did, but that might be.
Other than being a reality show, that's horrible enough. But
You can't say anything, person who watches MILF Manor. That show in
again,
itself is
it's a reality
tragedy.
show. Horrible things happen all the time.
There you go. See, it's MILF Manor the movie.
I will watch that.
I'm there. See, can't see anything. Play. Hey.
근데 좀 위험하지 않을까요?
그건 맞아.
됐다.
이거 너무 재밌어 진짜.
Boom, boom. So, what do you think, Pablo?
Don't give a shit either way, man. It looks like a ripoff of a Squid Game. If it's good, I will watch it. If it's bad, I'm watching Konosuba right now. Again, it's really good.
And that's. I mean, Pablo was just talking about he's watching. What is that show? Entourage. A lot of people are doing it. I mean, literally the other day we were watching Murder She Wrote with my wife. You have something on in the back that you really kind of just something to enjoy and stuff like that. Also of Columbo and stuff. But I think the Korean horror genre is really stepping up his game in the sense of it finally got a lot of international attention. I mean, Japanese horrors has been out there for a long time and really, really dominating as far as context and just sheer artistry, I guess, for the budget of what it is. I think Korea's now really also stepped it up. With Squid Games being so prevalent. We do, they're actually making a Squid Game 2, I believe. But I think this could be a contender for it. You guys let us know if you agree with that. Are you checking out the show? Let us know. But
I want to show something really good. Okay, this is the trailer for Shogun.
Okay, hold on. I see it.
Okay, this is one of the few things that I can say it was made on the West that is really good, and it's because it's based on Japan and done with Japanese sensibility, so figures.
And it just ended, didn't it?
Yep. It is brilliant.
Hear me, my son. I alone will tell you the truth. Death is the only punishment here.
I have not told you my family name, but it is well known in Japan. Many years ago, a great injustice took everything from me. I have learned one truth, that enemies are everywhere and friends nowhere. To show your true heart is to risk your life. Because death can come for us at any moment.
Just with that, you already built enough tension.
No, and then you see the sets, the costumes,
the quality of and everything. Yeah,
it's very great quality.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
These are dire times. Hinomoto wa 戦乱の世に立ち返るわけ。Doom lovers, cursed kings. These people are godless savages. Or maybe they just don't give a shit what you think. Tokyo.
Look at that. Look
That's
at the
awesome.
quality.
Look at the detail. Yeah, the detail on the vest. It's just amazing.
The crest is perfectly displayed. The katanas are in the right position. Everything is absolutely perfect.
I mean, look at that. That's awesome.
You can see that the clothes that he's wearing are handmade.
Yeah, they're amazing. I mean, look at even like the little details on the 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 blossoms on the in the back, and then it
Oh, that's the
also
crest.
mirrored in the
That's the
thing.
crest for
Yeah,
the family.
right. That's what I'm saying. But it's like you have the symmetry behind it, and then you also have it so detailed, but it's shot so like you can see it clearly, or you can't miss it. It's not
Yeah.
like a blurry shot or anything like, oh, look, I'm going to do it sideways so I can't see it. That's pretty cool.
来たおごり高ぶった逆賊から日の本を守らねばならん
There you go.
もはや戦議は終わったと思ってよいのじゃな。
Oh, she's killing him.
動けない
その方、己の敵の正体が分かっておらぬのじゃ。
You cannot play their games. That's how they dominate. The title reveres through the ages. Shogun.
That's it.
That's pretty cool.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that looks amazing. But I guess it goes more to show that, when you have something of good quality, because I think even recently, Pablo, did you see this? So the makers, I haven't seen it yet. I have it on my list. But the writers, I guess, the producers, whatever, the showrunners of the show, they actually said that they don't see themselves making, even though it's a hit, they don't see themselves making a number 2 because they don't have any material. If any material can be done, they'll look into it. But it's basically based on the book, so they're like, well, there's no part 2s. So
Yeah, and the book is based on the era, so
yeah,
it's really difficult to come with new ideas when it's something based on reality.
right.
It's like what are you making a drama about George Floyd, and the second season is him hanging out with Saint Peter on heaven or something like that. I will watch that. Forget about that. Well, that's an idea I will sell.
That's your new idea. But speaking
He
of
presents
franchises that
fentanyl on
have
heaven.
this fentanyl happen, I guess, and presented to you by China,
Got it.
Talking about something that could say it's a little bit bankrupt, but wants to stay in the game. Have you checked this out, Pablo?
New details about one of the HBO spin-off have emerged, and I need to be. There's already a spin-off that is working. Stop. Finish the spin-off that is working. That is House of the Dragon. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And once it's done, you can fuck up the franchise again. Just saying, you may want to earn some money before wasting it. I don't know, man.
And House of the Dragon has been going crazy. I mean, it's winning awards. It's got, I mean, the costuming, the cinematography, everything that's going on with the show has been top notch. I mean,
Yeah.
talk about that's a great comparison in a sense because you just watched the trailer for Shogun. If you haven't checked it out, put it on the list to check it out. I guess we're highly recommended. There's thumbs ups right here. We give it a lot of Midnight's Edge Media Lunas, um, and House of the Dragon is right up there in sense of righting the ship because a lot of people were upset about the last few seasons of Game of Thrones deviating from a lot of didn't really have
Not
much to work
deviate.
with,
Okay,
right?
you cannot deviate
Right,
when the source material is inexistent.
right. But
That's
would you
completely
say
Marty's
that they
fault.
were? Would you say that they deviated in the sense like the characters seemed to be acting outside of character?
Well, we don't know what's on character for them because that part of the story doesn't even exist. That's the
I guess some people would say that they were acting, not how they would usually act. It's like you're now this person who was like a little bit of fraidy cat. Now it's not. That's the person that's a valiant. Now is taking a back seat. So, anybody in the chat seen the Game of Thrones? What is what do you think kind of went awry? I mean, I have an idea when it went awry. I know Pablo's got an idea of when it
Benioff
went
and White
awry.
were given money to leave the production and go to do a Star Wars, so they wanted to finish quick. Martin got cold feet about doing a good book, so instead he's trying to do a feminist propaganda piece of shit that will never come out. What else? Oh yeah, HBO was ready to give a lot of money, but nobody wanted it. It was the perfect storm of bullshit that happened around Game of Thrones that absolutely destroyed the production. I will say up to season 4 is really good. Season 5 is where it start to go in decline. Season 6, 7, and 8 is how to kill a perfect franchise and waste all your money 101. Is you go increasingly stupid every episode.
Yeah, and I guess
But
this is.
then you go to House of the Dragons, and House of the Dragon is actually incredibly good.
And how many more seasons of House of the Dragons do we have, Pablo?
I think they are going for 3 or 4 seasons. I don't know if the source material is finished either. A feast for no, I don't think it is. It's not really completed because it's supposed to be the retelling of what happened from the point of view of somebody of a maester that lived on that era. So it's not complete. There's a lot of pieces that are missing from the story that I think they are more than capable of feeling because they already did on season 1.
Because if my understanding correctly is basically it ends where Game of Thrones begins, correct?
Yeah, this is the story of how the Targaryen lost all the power and stopped being the big badasses with a ton of dragons and became this smaller, less powerful family. Because it's all the Targaryen civil war is nothing more. Is a quick story. It should go 3 seasons. I will say is perfect, but is nothing more. And you have a lot of context missing on the source material because of the way that it's written. So you can extrapolate and add a lot of crazy stuff in there that is not really deviating from the source material because the source material leaves it open-ended, right?
Right. And supposedly for everybody, it's supposed to be 4 seasons, I guess is what they're trying to say.
Yeah,
and we got season 2 coming out right in like a little bit, don't we?
You can go with Duncan Egg. I could see a spin-off Duncan Egg. It will be really interesting. Other than that, I will tell you, Martin has lost a lot of his power. You can see a lot of the plot holes that he's leaving, even in these retellings of the past. So I'm not really dying for more. I want House of the Dragon. I want that completely finished. I love that first season. Maybe it was because at the same time I was watching the Rings of Power, and yeah, everything will look better. But I will tell you, rewatching some of the episodes is still absolutely incredible.
No, that's good. So let's get into this. This is Game of Thrones news. You know, somebody's covering the basically all this news is out there. But new details about one of HBO's Game of Thrones spin-offs have emerged, and I need to be and I need it to be green light. So there's a little bit of a they really want it to happen. So let's see. Updates about the Game of Thrones shows has been all over the board. Between the John's show being scrapped, the casting of Duck and Egg for a different spin-off announced. Now we're getting details about another spin-off that's in the works.
Wait, they
10,000
already have a
shifts.
casting for Duke and Egg?
Yeah, so supposedly there's been a casting for Duck and Egg.
Cool.
I don't know. Well, let's see. Do you want me to check it out?
Yeah,
Let's see.
please.
Does that? All right. Now, is it gonna work though?
Just middle click on the beach.
Work. And that's what I'm
'Cause,
doing.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Don't
All right,
connect.
let's see.
Okay. But who?
All right. So the massive coming out of Westeros is not of the Seven Kingdom. Edge Knight has officially found its Duck and Egg. Upcoming Game of Thrones prequel based on George Martin tells of Duck and Egg novellas. Cast as two lead per EW, taking one role of Sir Duncan Tall Duck will be Peter Clafley as Egg. He'll be played by Dexter Soul Ensign.
We don't have images?
I don't know. Let's see.
Okay.
So here we have. Okay.
English
so
enough.
I guess right before landing this role, spell craft and answer were relatively unknown. So let's see. Episode of Too Bad. Small things like this. Vikings Valhalla. So, should I read the article?
Is that kid? Are they shaving the kid?
I guess that's so I guess those are the two characters. So I guess Caffrey, he was in Wreck, and I guess that's the kid. Dexter
Okay,
Soul. I guess he was in Hunger Games.
I stopped giving a shit about Reddit, so I had no idea about this.
Aha! Pablo, you have been Game of Thrones. I don't know. What is it? Yeah. See?
I'm good.
Are you pleasantly surprised?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
good.
Casting us. All right. So one good. So Duck and Egg casting has been approved by Pablo. Pablo approved. We should have like a thing. It's like it's Pablo approved, right? What would that be?
I don't know, but if they are, I don't know.
All right, so it's Pablo approved.
Yeah, Duncan Egg is actually a really fast story. It should be 2 seasons at best. And it's just actually really nice coming of age story. So I mean,
All right, so Duck and It gets a thumbs up from Pablo. So we have so that's one of the shows that's already been, I guess, cast and
Godly
announced.
speaker.
There it goes. Um, so now we got details about another spinoff was in the work, 10,000 Ships. While the future of the show is murky at best, these new details prove to me that the series really should be greenlit. Uh, Opening up details on the 10,000 Ships, screenwriter Brian Helgeland explained the concept of his Game of Thrones show and its current status on HBO. Will look like HBO isn't moving forward with it. The review writer shared made me think that it should have been worked more because it had major potential. So I guess this lady was saying is that she wanted it more to greenlight than anything. So I guess it came out as great, but I think they felt the period of my show was too far removed from the pillars of the original. That's why it hasn't been picked up yet. But nothing is ever dead. My script was based on Queen Nymeria and this little blurb about her, the Truth Encyclopedia. What do you think about that, Pablo?
I'm not really familiar with Queen Nymeria, I will be honest. So I don't really give a shit.
All right, so this is one I guess that is probably why it didn't get greenlit. It's somebody that, and I guess they're going more about the Moses swapping him out for Nymeria. The country gets ruined. You know, the show's called 10,000 Ship. They ended up having to leave, find a new home in Egypt. So I bet you this is because it's going to be expensive as heck. Imagine the CGI for this. Yeah. So
I will
guess
be
Pedro
honest.
Pascal was
Pedro Pascal already was on Game of Thrones.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So he's going to be part of it, I guess.
I will be really honest. Not everything that Martin has wrote is a banger. A lot of it is just random fluff. Random extra flavor is like finding extra stuff for the lore on Skyrim. So yeah, I have no idea for what he's trying to do really. House Martell, we already saw how it ended on the series. Is different on the books. House Martell is way more powerful, has a lot of importance on the story that was never given on the series. I don't see where they can go with this.
And that's, I guess, why probably didn't get greenlit. I mean, you're looking at different shows that could happen, could not happen. Obviously, 10,000 Ship doesn't seem to give Pablo a time of day, but it looks like Duck and Egg would be a Pablo pass on this one. One thing that could come, that's already come to pass, but I was kind of looking at it. I don't know if you got a chance to read the article, Pablo. But is that the Federal Trade Commission has passed a ban on non-complete clauses in employee contracts. And a lot of people in the entertainment industry are kind of not taking it the right way. Just for disclosure, I believe California doesn't have one of these things, but since a lot of different places do, they do kind of still make like a big deal of it. But the article reads, a super new Federal Trade Commission rule will prohibit companies, nations from including non-complete agreements in contract with employees. The new rule will also make existing non-complete clauses
Non-compete.
unenforceable.
Okay, and I will
Right.
tell you this. Non-compete is absolute bullshit. There's a reason why I don't develop anything for pharmaceuticals anymore. Because I was, because of a contract that I have to sign, I was barred for 10 years of doing any more work with pharmaceuticals. And I was doing a software that went on iPads to check the salesmanship of certain things. I will dance around what and for which company because I don't know if my NDA is completely lifted. A lot of my NDA was lifted when I got the first 5 years out of that company, but there are things that I may not be able to say. But yeah, for 10 years, I was prohibited from working with anything pharmaceutical. And that's a reason why I stopped working on a lot of heavy projects, and my economy suffered a lot because of that. While I was completely able to go to another company and do exactly the same that I was doing, or even better. I will go into other fields. I could have help with research software, but I could not because sometimes those non-compete clauses are too big, too overreaching, and can absolutely destroy your capability of working in other companies that are just barely related to what you were doing. That is a way to destroy your career. So if they pass a ban on non-compete clauses, I'm completely in favor, to be honest. If the guy that is hiring you want their secrets to be completely safe, they could just keep employing you. I don't know, keep paying you. And if they don't really need your talents anymore and you have the talents to really flourish, go ahead and work wherever you want, man. Stop giving them this kind of power.
Yeah, but basically, this says that your non-complete is already gone, according to
That's
this
good.
article. It says that
That's good.
non-completes already like you can't use it anymore. The Federal Trade Commission is already prohibiting companies' notion from including them, and it makes existing non-complete clauses unenforceable for all but senior executives and companies that would be prohibited from entering into new clauses. The new rule is expected to have significant impact on the entertainment and media sector, where non-compete clauses are widespread, albeit they already have been enforceable in California. Workers ought to have the right to choose who they want to work for. President Joe Biden said in a statement for the Federal Trade Commission vote today, passing the ban. Commissioners voted along party lines for the new rule. Non-complete clauses keep wages low, suppress new ideas, and rob the American economy of dynamism, including from more than 8,500 new startups that would be created a year once non-competes are banned. FTC chairman said in a statement the rule will take effect in 120 days or 4 months. Kang and other FTC officials argued that non-compete ban will spur competition and drive up wages and lead to more business creation. They also said that many businesses already protect their proprietary information with non-disclosure agreements and trade
Yeah.
secret laws. Yeah, so they plan to allege new rule in the court. Non-compete agreements are either upheld or dismissed under the established state law governing their use. Yet today, three unselected commissioners have unalterably said that they have the authority to declare what's a legitimate business decision and what's not by moving the ban to non-compete agreements in all sectors of the economy. The existing non-competes will still be valid, applied to senior executive earnings more than 157,000 annually who are policy making positions. So, not us. Right. So yeah. Wow. And I guess
There's a person on YouTube that I will actually really want to know his opinion on this, and is Adam Savage.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, because he has a lot of. If you have seen his streams, he talks a lot about how some studios have barred him from doing certain works, or how sometimes they get really slimy. I would really want to see his perspective because he's on prop making. Because that's one of the things where your skills and the way that you do stuff is really important, and sometimes even the way that you do the formula to do a mold can be barred by the company. It was your invention originally. You go out of that company, you start working independently, and they are like, yeah, you can no longer do what you were doing the best because you did it here first, and we are keeping that. Right? That happens a lot.
Right.
So I will really be interested on Adam Savage perspective on this specifically.
All right. And with that, we thank everybody for hanging out with us. Pablo, where can anybody find you today?
Today, I will be avoiding the energy crisis by going to play Magic the Gathering. It's gonna be fun. That's the only thing that I can do because I also need a bathroom and things working. God damn my country. Also, Nick Weiser's last Friday was a bit of an extraordinary situation because of the crisis of my country, but I will make it for today, not today's, this week's stream. And well, it's coming really soon. The beginning of next month, we are doing Amazing Spider-Man 41 to 60, and that's gonna be incredible.
Awesome. And Paulie, what you got going on?
I'm cleaning my house.
All right. And with that, everybody, we thank everybody for hanging out and joining us all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the stream, and consider becoming a member to Midnight Edge in Espanol. Thank you so much. As we're heading out and having a good time, we like to say ciao, ciao to everybody, and thank you everybody for coming by, and let us know how we did. Leave us a comment right after in the replay if you could. That does help the algorithm, and we will see you on the flippity flip. Adios todos amigos.
Take care, everyone.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.